Yo YouTube, yugiohmarketman here, coming to you with an updated weird deck thing because I won't be doing it this Wednesday for you guys. Um, but I did go to my locals. I did get a bunch of stuff for my decks. I didn't get too much for my binder. My binder video will be up next. There'll be a link for it here. Um, and I'm gonna get right into it because it does have some explaining. So here we go. So this is a Vayu Turbo Field Swarming um, Dark Removal Magical Merchant um, deck that I have no idea really what it's called anymore except for Monster Mash. So, got your dad, you've got your two Dark Creators, one Chaos Sorcerer. I chose to run one instead of two because there's only 9 lights in here, and I pretty much end up just drawing the lights and not getting them in the grave, which is kind of garbage, but that's what happens. So, one Chaos Sorcerer, if it gets dumped in the grave, oh well. If it doesn't, then hooray. One Gores for that surprise, and yeah, it's signed. Who gives a crap? Um, and then you've got your Caius. I actually did get a Caius this weekend, but I had to give it up for gas money. So, those big beater things. Normally it would be 2 Caius, but I'm actually opting to play this instead. 1 Lad. It gives me the extra light for the Chaos Sorcerer, and it is really beast right now. Um, and if people decide to play, I think it's goes a match with this and a bunch of stuff on the field, if this has already negated everything that it could, it wouldn't destroy this because it's also a dark, and the majority of my other monsters are dark, so it would all work out. It's just a really beast card right now. Then your Blackwing um, engine is your Trip Vayu. I did end up getting these, which was cool. Trip Sirocco, obviously, if you're running Trip Vayu. Um, Double Shura. I chose not to run 3 because, like, I'm not playing a Blackwing deck, so I'm not really worried about searching. I'm just worried about having a beater to be able to get, or just have a card to remove to get my Sirocco back and to synchro and all that other garbage. So got 2 of those. And you've got 2 Boras. I brought this down as well. I mean, it's a good card. It pierces. You can special summon it if you got one of these guys on the field, but it's just an okay card in here. It's not that great. It's not mandatory to have it at 3. And Blizzard only at 1. 2 was just too much. I don't want to rely on the Blackwings. I only want to rely on, like, the Vayus to really do everything. So I don't want to have to rely on playing the actual Blackwings as a Blackwing deck. Um, and then you've got Gale, which I didn't want to take out of my other deck, but I do have one just in that sleeve. So it's not like I don't have a Gale, because everyone should have at least one. Then a reason why I brought the Shura and the Bora down to 2 is because of double breaker. And I felt I had to play breaker because I took both the MSTs out of here for other stuff. And right now this is just an overall really good card because you can summon it, get rid of Necro Valley, run over, and after blowing up Necro Valley you can still run over their Gravekeepers, which is always a really good thing. You can blow up back rows. You can call priority with this thing if it hits the field and they want to bottomless it. So you can, again, blow up Necrovelle, blow up another back row, whatever you need to blow up at that time. And it's a solid 1600, and it's shiny. They're both ultra, so not like it really matters. Double Greffers. I did pick up a Greffer this weekend, but again, I had to get rid of it for the majority of the stuff that I did get from this deck. I got 3 Rykos and the 3 Vayus, and I think I got something else with those for my Ultra Greffer, so it was pretty cool. I was kind of sad though that I got rid of a Greffer because they're hard to come by, but oh well, I'll pick up some super ones next weekend or so. One Armonite, because it's actually not that bad, but the only reason why I played this over actually 3 Greffers like I want to is because this thing gets around bottomless, so I can just summon it, send the card, and poke them if all their defense was a bottomless. So that's the only reason why I run that. One Phantom of Chaos, because you can remove your dad after you've used it or you've milled it, and then blow up their whole entire field and swing for game. Obviously not with this card, but all your other monsters. Plague, which is a staple. I actually don't have a Plague, surprisingly, but I'm in the process of getting one. Double DD Crow, which was also a nice thing that I put in here. I actually took out a Caius and the Blizzard for these two. I felt playing one Caius and only one Blizzard to put in 2 Crows was better because there's so many graveyard-based decks out there right now that DD Crow is just good in, or good against, and this deck can main them, which is really, really awesome because they're dark, so you can remove them for dad and everything after you drop them off and send it to the grave and all that good stuff. It's an overall very good card, and you can remove their tough bitching cards that are really trying to rape you over and all that other good stuff. Then for your lights, you've got your 3 magical merchants, which is standard and mandatory for this deck. You've got Trip Raikou, which are in my other deck, as you can see, as well as the Gale. So I didn't want to take them out and switch them just for the video. I'll do that at my tournament if I need to. I'll just keep that. Okay, there we go. And then you've got Trip Veiler. I'm looking for more Veilers. I'm looking for 3 rares or 2 ultras. I want to get them in a package deal because I want them to match. This, as of right now, is in my side for the other deck. So if I can get 3 rares, that'd be good. If I can get 2 ultras, that would be just fine. I wouldn't really care. But I'm kind of more just looking for rares, and I price them at like $4 or $5 a piece. So that's the monsters. The spells and traps. Reborn and Trunade are staples for this deck, and they're staples anyway. You look at it, traps, 7 tools. I'm actually opting to play this right now because I don't have a burial for the DD. So as soon as the light structure deck comes out, I'll be playing a burial from the DD in here. And then this is actually one of 3 cards. It's either Mirror Force, Solemn Judgment, or it's a Trap Stun. I have not decided yet. I might actually play Threatening, but I have no idea because I needed some defense when I played this. I tested it against Sams and GKs, and this wrecked them. Well, wrecked GKs. Didn't do shit against Sams. I got raped by Sams, but you know what I'm talking about. The Force is always good to have, but it's one of 3 cards, whatever you really decide, and it's all personal preference anyways. But anyway, that's what I have in here right now. I might just stick with putting it as a Trap Stun or a Solemn, because Mirror Force isn't that great, though it is good. So I don't know. I'll figure it out, and I'll put a little annotation down there somewhere once I figure it out. And another quick run through of the deck. Right, Veilers, Raikous, Plague, Greffers, Gale, Caius, and if you can't see it, Dad. Yeah, that's the weird deck idea for this week. I know I've doubled up on my actual deck building weeks, but doesn't really matter to me. Um, and if you guys like watching these videos, please like them and let other people watch them because they're only getting a little bit of views. And if you guys don't really care for watching the weird deck ideas, let me know. Put a comment in the video, um, like message me or something, and say, hey, we want to see this, we want to see that. Just let me know because I'm looking for more views and I want to know what you guys are looking for, what you guys want from my channel, and what you guys want from basically the YugiTube community altogether. So just say what you want. If you want a question and answer, a Q&A Wednesdays, let me know. But if you do want that, you have to ask me questions. I am qualified as a judge, so I can answer rulings like to the basically if it's something like can you multi-chain on LAD, that I'm not 100% sure on, and I'm not going to discuss it right now because that would be for a Q&A day. Um, but just let me know because I need some more views, and whoever sees this video needs to put a comment down below on what they would see otherwise, or just like it and let everybody else that you guys like are friends with and are sub to and are sub to you can see it and it'll spread. That's all I'm asking is just for it to spread and get at least 25 views within a week. If I don't get 25 views in a week, by this time next week Monday, I will stop making these videos altogether and there won't be a Wednesday video. But this video will stay up as the last one and you guys can still comment and say what you want for another 3 weeks. So I'm giving you guys a month to decide down in the comments what you want from my videos on Wednesdays. Because this, I mean, it's fun really like making these weird decks and showing them, but I need something that you guys think is fun. If you want to see me kicking a bunch of people in the nuts downtown or something, let me know because I might go down there and pay them $5 to kick them in the nuts. And if they're drunk, I'll buy them a bottle of beer. I don't even care. Just let me know. And everyone around me will actually tell you, if my computer will turn back on, that I do not in any way condone kicking people in the nuts unless they deserve it. Fine. I don't want anybody to kick anybody in the nuts, but if there is a 100% need to, go ahead. And if that's really what you want to see from my channel, let me know. Because I need more views. I want to know what you guys want. So, like this video if you like it, if you want me to keep this segment going. Dislike it only if you just hate the video altogether. And then write in the comment section below if you want something different and give me a legit reason. Don't say like, this video sucks, so make a Q&A next week and then go back to Weird Deck. No, that's not going to work. And on top of that, for the Q&A, if you say you want a Q&A, you have to ask me a question after the Q&A so I can actually get a Q&A video available to answer and blah blah blah. So that's it for now, I guess. I'm gonna do the deck video, or not the deck video, the binder video in a second here, and it will be uploaded right after this. So peace.